order to look for more single target damage. This is going to be a battle of G2 has a composition that can combo you in any fight. It's extremely simple. If you've got set up on an objective...
To see if Weibo can actually collapse onto this one. Light eventually does make his way, and this is a very slow dragon that is going down right now, and already they're going to get that poke on Hansama, and immediately G2 just going to back away. It is one singular Cloud Drake. Racing in a Broken Blade. Broken Blade playing this one very respectfully. He lets the wave push into him. I say that, and now he's stepping up straight into the Vi. The combo comes in. Can they take him out? Yes, they can. No flash, no hope for Broken Blade as the Shy and Weiwei put it together. And now with the all-out, the Shy is looking for a little bit more. Now Caps coming on in here, looking to get punished by Weiwei as a huge wombo combo does come out from G2, though. They turn it around, but Xiaohu says no. He will turn it back, but he doesn't get too much damage, and G2 will end up with the win in this
person. And every time G2 starts to win in a matchup that people are a little bit nervous about, you appear, and here we go, another fight.
Vedius just appears right at the right time. G2 are winning, Vedius is here, and now G2 is here in the bottom side. Crisp is just gone as G2...
But Weibo in a much better position for the time being.
And the Kraken Slayer is picked up here for Hansama, so he was able to, with that additional gold, he picked up bottom side. Shy
is looking for something here, or at least the Shy is looking to punish perhaps. Who's going to win out in this one? Broken Blade has to...
We often saw him go for the hull breaker and be this split pushing identity.
Ooh, Hansama caught out a bit here. He's stunned nearly 100-0. Finally goes into the Featherstorm. He's still alive, and he goes to the push. Light finally takes him out. That was getting pretty close to him getting away, but Weibo will be able to punish in the end. Not able to respond on time. It's a double kill. See that even after that duo kill down on the bottom side. G2's bottom lane have just gotten too many advantages earlier on, besides, you know, going down eventually to Light, that they're just ahead. They take down that full...
But I don't think they're really in a great position to do so. They have to walk through so much vision. The map is very dark, but Yike and Mickey will lead the way.
They want this Herald so badly. It looks like they're going to try to commit anyways. Caps in position for an ult, but he's not going to commit.
The Cassante, yeah, so they're just going to take this mid-tier 1 instead in the trade of this one. So, well, I say that, immediately Weibo able to rotate on over, and now they barely find Caps. He's going to get combo now. Shy in a little bit of trouble here as the One's on top of him, and he's just trying to get to safety here, but there's just too many G2 members that are able to hound them down in the bottom room.
He's literally going top, and the Shy's like, I'm making a play, guys. The rest of Weibo weren't really on the same page. They couldn't really offer much assistance, and he ends up giving his life.
Yeah, the Cassante power can be quite aggressive sometimes, as now he's basically doing it again. He's in the front, but he's just going to go down for free as Weibo, they're trying to get this dragon. Will they even do so? Yes, they will. The smite comes in, but G2, they're looking for more. Mickey on the engage. He does find Crisp, and that will be 2 kills into the hands of G2 in trade for the dragon.
If you want to put a positive spin on it, the Shy dies in mid, they save the turret, the Shy dies around Drake, they are able to secure the Drake, which is sole point here for Mountain, which is going to be incredibly powerful for this Cassante, and how tanky he's going to be later on is meanwhile...
Oh boy, well, Xiaohu, he's been caught out, he's been found out, and it looks like eventually he will just go down to the turrets, try to give this kill over to the Rakan, and let's see if he can. Yes, he will.
But Hansama looking to finally take this tower down. Nice flash.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get flashed on and finally goes for the late ult once again. And this time it looks like he might just get out, but no,
nice.
The residual damage comes in. They are spotted in some sense, even if it's a bit late. They're still gonna go for this, though. They have the rel.
Please don't flip this.
They have the rel. We'll see if they still want to flip it with this extra damage. As the Vi threatening there, the ult comes out, and Hansama is going to respect this one. Yike is getting pretty low in the pit, though. G2 find themselves against the wall here as Weiwei is trying to threaten up to the Yone. The burst damage is there. They take out Broken Blade, and that might just be enough as Yike is left alone in the pit, and it's a disaster for G2. Weibo Gaming totally cleaned them up in the Baron pit. And that is going to be a huge lead for them.
Sitting on them, Caps uses it at the end. He is, of course, going to escape. It looks very likely to escape here. Yeah, he's going to get out, but I mean, those ultimates are what you need to turn, and that's the idea with this composition. You feel confident you can give that up.
Yeah, and already on this Red Bull Baron power play, about 4,000 gold already into the hands of Weibo Gaming. And now look at G2, they're all in the river. They want to challenge this one. Hansama has the cleanse this time around, but now he is down that for the ensuing team fight. Let's see if Weibo Gaming look for the turn, or if they just want to get this mountain sold. G2 making their way into the pit. They go for the engage, it totally whiffs, and now Yike is alone, as in the frontier, Crisp is taking a huge amount of damage. Caps gets isolated on the bottom side, and he's gonna go down. The assassination potential of this Weibo Gaming composition, they're looking for more. They want Hansama, the feathers do nothing, and Weibo Gaming are totally going to wipe them up in the bottom river. They will take the Mountain Soul, and now they are sitting on the throne of this game.
It's over, it's done. Weibo just dismantled G2. They feel forced into this fight because of the soul. And G2, it was around the Baron again, but unlike D+, there is no window, there is no opportunity.
Gameplay, and they are just going to thrive in it here at the end of this game. So this is going to get pretty interesting. I mean, Broken Blade,
Second major item. Caps now completed third, level 16 for him. Mickey.
they're trying to go for something here as just going to be Weibo combo. They finally found the engage, and they take down one of the most important members. That's a double kill now for G2. They find a miracle engage, and this is right when the Baron is spawning. G2, let's see what they do with this now.
I mean, the Shy and Weiwei here are going to try to contest this. G2 took a lot of damage on that engage, but they have damage to rush this Baron down right now. Let's see what Weibo do.
Every single ultimate has been used from G2. They have to find a way to keep Weiwei out of the pit.
They got to keep Weiwei out. They got to keep the Shy off of their backs. This guy is like a juggernaut right now. Can you stop this Kazante? I'm not sure. As the Baron is going to go the way of G2, but what about the ensuing fight? They get Caps on the top side of this one. He's the first to go down. Bit of an engage from Mickey X. A little bit Hansama trying to hold his own against Light, and he will be able to hold on to it. G2 are turning this fight in their favor after they get the Baron. And Weibo, it was looking potentially good with their tanky Kazante, not looking so good anymore. The shutdown, just one more going into the hands of Hansama. As Weiwei's still on the chase, maybe just a bit of desperation. The rest of them are getting out as Yike might have to give his life for it, but man, G2 took a huge step in the right direction. That's 2 kills for Xiaohu.
Wrong with the Kaisa, so if Xiaohu is down, yeah, you have this tanky front line with the Shy, but it's not going to be enough.
Let's see if they can do exactly that. The Shy this time on the front lines, but Yike is right there, just waiting for it, but they might just have the damage. The engage comes in, Hansama gets that ultimate off, and the Weibo comes in such a huge way for the side of G2. So many low health bars, Cap still alive, but Light has to go 1v3 right at the end. Can he do it is the question. The knockup from Mickey is just barely enough as the ball is in the front here. Caps will be able to take him down.
One opportunity for G2, and you see they clear out vision in the pit, but Weiwei decides to go in trying to catch Hansama here, and the Wombo combo, you pointed it out, Valdez, the follow-up is fantastic. It is nasty, and this is exactly what we're talking about. We talk about circles, we talk about Yone ults, it all comes together here for G2.
In Europe, we call that a 3K Elo shockwave. Spectacular from Caps. He finds so many members, a triple kill for him. Coming up absolutely clutch for the team. Fantastic from G2.
Gaming just grouped together here. They will sustain some damage, but it doesn't look like G2 is going to be able to end the game off of this alone. Despite getting a massive swing in gold as well, they're still just a little bit behind. You can see how crazy this game has been.
I mean, it's been just insanity. And at this point, G2, they're trying to get as much out of this Elder Drake push as possible.
Now, if you get a pick,
do it.
If you get a pick, I mean, you can end this game. Weibo have to respect this and give this inhibitor up.
It's going to be pretty interesting to see how G2 can manage this. Still 40 seconds on the push. Weibo, are you going to go for the pick? No, they just find Xiaohu in the front. He's just going to be taken out for free. And look at the knockup from Mickey. They just get so much more in Hansama. In that backline, the Shy trying to be the hero. But I don't think there's any heroes left on the side of Weibo. They do clear the wave, though. And that is going to give them a chance here. Some extra time for the Elder buff to fall off. 20 seconds left here for G2.
Holy moly, they actually dived the Nexus towers to get that kill onto Xiaohu. They're looking to end the game right now.
I mean, Xiaohu, he's been picked again.
Here we go again. They get the knockup on the Light. He's all alone. He gets taken out. That's going to be, I think, in his Weiwei. He's getting burned out 1 second on the Elder Drake buff, and they don't have quite a wave. They've got that one minion in the back as G2, they're trying to push on in, but respawns come out from Weibo, and Broken Blade, he's got a shield, he's giving it a chance. Another stun comes out from Yike as Mickey doesn't get the knockup. This is just insane as the Magnet Swarm. Is it enough for the side of G2? They say no, they're gonna back away.
Xiaohu's back.
Xiaohu, he respawns.
TP.
He's TPing. And they want to turn onto this one. Xiaohu gets the wombo, and the entirety of Weibo's coming in. Meanwhile,
The TP!
in the base, they're TPing it out of this one. Caps, he wants to end the game right here. He wants to end it right now. He wants to take the 2-0 for G2. He doesn't have a health bar though, and he's gonna go down. Weibo Gaming, they hold on to the base. Oh,
Breakdown, but critically here, Weibo managing to clear the wave after Xiaohu's death. Once again, this all starts off with Xiaohu dying, which means a lot of that damage is removed. Kai'Sa just doesn't have the damage through, but it's the Shy who has to really force this. But keeping the minions out here is what buys enough time, because Weibo need to buy time for the Elder to go off. They need to keep these turrets up and then get Xiaohu's respawn. At this moment in time, it's 30 seconds until he's up, and they're able to pull off the defense of a lifetime here in order to pull it off, targeting down those minions as best as they can. Look at the Shy just on the edge of the Elder buff there. It times out, they make their last stand.
The stopwatches were absolutely insane. The Shy does so much great work on the back line. Oh my god, the GA being procced by Broken Blade. It's just an incredibly fine line to walk. The fact that both teams are playing on the edge, absolutely insane.
I mean, we knew this one was going to be crazy. I wasn't expecting this. This is like next level, man.
I mean,
Weibo Gaming holding on, just barely clearing the waves. So important for them.
They stopped the teleport of Broken Blade as well. If he actually gets that teleport off, maybe he and Caps will have enough to burn the Nexus down. Nice deny there. He'll be able to pick up some kills on the back of it as well. Caps, he tried his best, gets it down to a third health, but that's all he can do. What an insane game. I mean, that defense from Weibo was like a tightrope. You're riding a unicycle on a tightrope. That's how dangerous it was. That's how thin the margins were. And you can see G2
mid by himself. Meanwhile, Caps is running at the base. He says, okay, you can take Elder. I'm going to take your base, but he's going to be hit. And uh-oh, he's got the stopwatch, the Zhonya's to help him live. Yike. Caught out on the bottom side. He's got his teammates nearby. He is so tanky on the Rel. And the smoke damage so far from Weibo, not enough. Hansama trying to step forward. He gets hit, but immediately cleanses. And will get out for now. Another one hits him. As
GA gone.
Mickey isn't able to block for him. And Hansama finally decides to use that one. Here comes the Weibo combo. They find Weiwei. Isn't enough. As Xiaohu goes in, but yike, he perfectly is able to get it done. He's perfectly able to keep his team safe. And G2, they're able to take the fight in a huge manner. Triple kill for Hansama, and they will win this game.
Let's go, boys! Fantastic play from G2. They're going to look to end the game.
What an amazing turnaround. It may be Hansama who falls early, loses GA, but he's able to buy enough time, and Broken Blade finds the engage.
No
Inhibitor!
way.
Inhibitor!
Nope.
Inhibitor! No.
It's over. D2 did it, and it's a fanfare on the stage now. People going insane in this arena.